Hello, today is the 21st of August, and before going to the chart, I think it's prudent to take a look at the economic calendar because we're about to see something quite important today, and namely FOMC minutes. And also, it's fair to mention that on Friday we are about to witness Fed Chair Powell's speech, and this is quite important because during the previous week we did not see any significant impact of the inflation data on the indices and on the general market, and this is. This is quite understandable because the inflation data was released and it was just in line with the expectations. So nothing to surprise the market, nothing to drastically influence it. And I think that today could be maybe today could be a defining day, or maybe it's even a bit more likely that today we will see sort of a short pause, and the Friday will be the most important day. Sort of we get some new data today, or maybe some confirmation about the rate cut schedule, and it sort of gets confirmed on Friday or uh, uh, or otherwise. So this is a bit this is not so typical. These bounce backs, violent bounce backs, are very common within bear markets. This is one of the things that I think is wise to keep in mind. And another thing to consider, by the way, is this one. But actually, I wanted to show you current breadth of the market, another very important indicator. And we see that it was improving until yesterday, and right now there is slight correction. But what's really important is that we are holding within this quite productive range of 57, 50, 55, 57, 60 maybe, which coincided with the most productive month of this year so far, February. And this in turn coincides with a number of potential setups, and we could take a look at this watch list. Here you can see that indeed there are stocks that are holding well. Some of them even are trying to emerge here, and uh, they are successful. But there is still a bit more time to actually finalize most of the consolidations that are happening right now, just to tighten up a bit on the right side. This could mean that, of course, all the selling has been done, and now the buyers are about to step in. Let's take a look at the actual charts. So, for example, this stock, Atmos Filtration Technologies, was one of the first to emerge, still holding. Biopharma, AVBP, actually broke out and managed to sustain its move. Brightview was on my watch list. Didn't work out that well so far. Tried to emerge from this low cheat consolidation, gave up a bit of retreated a bit the best words for it yesterday, but today seems to be ready to gap up. So this kind of technical theme is quite evident, and this is very encouraging, especially when you combine it with this reading of stocks being above their 50-day moving average. So a positive scenario could be that today maybe Fed minutes will be released, and they will induce a bit of caution in the market. But on Friday, Federal Reserve Chairman Powell's speech will encourage the market, and actually we need exactly these 2 to 3 days to finalize this consolidations. But of course, it's wishful thinking, and everything could happen in the market. For example, what could point to correctional scenario here? For example, volatility has found support on this line and is ready to bounce back. So maybe, just maybe, this could support the case for a bit of worry today, a bit of disappointment. So this in turn looks quite well. But it's also fair to mention that the oil looks weak, and this could point to recession. And the rates are sort of bouncing back a bit at the same moment. But I like this weakness very much. I really like it because once again, it shows us that that rates are no longer competing, at least at the moment, with equities for investors' attention. So, to summarize, cautiously optimistic about this market. I think that obviously the most important part is behavior of the individual names, and I really like how lots of them endured this shakeout, but it seems like we need just a bit more time. And I think that the end of this week could be a defining moment, maybe the beginning of the next one, to properly digest the new information. Exposures are light. Risk management is proactive and aggressive because during the end of previous month there was a period of volatile action of stops being triggered. So personally, I'm quite cautious right now, testing the water, so to speak. And just to cover everything that's necessary and that is important, a quick look at the coin. Not a huge fan. For me personally, the situation here is a bit ambivalent, because if you take a look at the weeklies, you will see that this week, the week of a shakeout of increased volatility, was actually a week of accumulation. Lots of buyers came in here and picked up what market had to offer. But at the same time, the following weeks are not so aggressive. In the most ideal scenario, you just want to bounce back to the recent highs and continue consolidating there, but it didn't happen. And if we look at the dailies, you see actually these days of hidden distribution. For example, this is accumulation day, but days like this August 15th. Yesterday, August 20th. So once again, optimistic but cautious. Volume plays lesser role in BTC because obviously it's so small and there are so many different players involved. Some of them can literally set the price to the levels they desire. So, but it's fair to say that this overall scenario of this large consolidation resolving itself to the upside here is still in play on the intermediate term basis, like weeks or maybe a couple of months. With that being said, I think that is today. That's it for today. Let's be in touch.